How do you think you can guarantee to get your deposit back when moving out of a home? Cleaning is the #1 reason for disputes when trying to protect your deposit. In this video, we're going to tell you exactly how you can do that. But before we move on, like and subscribe and follow our channel for more hints and tips on how to clean and save money. In this video, we're going to give you the top 5 places that are often missed and you need to make sure you get when cleaning your property. The last one is the one that is missed the most, so hang around and check that one out. Before we dive in though, remember your basics. Most cleaners have a very narrow line of sight. They clean everything that they can see that's very obvious and very in that much focus. So remember, look high and look low. Make sure you're hitting all those areas and you're checking on the top of everything where the dirt and the soil can get. And double check when you're finished. Clean a room, check it afterwards. But for now, let's jump right in. So place number 5 is probably one of the most disgusting of all, yet we all live with it on a daily basis. That's your radiators. So not just the faces, but in between them as well. You'll see by this video here just what comes out the bottoms. Not only is that build-up restricting the heat and reducing the impact of what your radiators are actually doing, so even as part of an end of tenancy, this is a good idea to do, but it is actually passing on to others, and it's a very commonly missed area. If missed, the landlord can insist on a call out. And if you factor in the travel and the cleaning on site, that could be at least £75. Number 4 doesn't apply to everyone. If in your kitchen, your cupboards are fixed close to the ceiling, then you're lucky. Just imagine you've moved into that home and you go to put up your glasses or some boxes up on the top of the cupboards, like we all do, and you find that grease and that dirt up there that's been left from God knows how long. When you're cooking in a kitchen, even with using the extractor, the grease drops and rests on the top of your cupboards. Then the dust settles and it sticks like a thick film. Check out clerks and landlords will always walk around checking the high reach areas and checking the tops of the cupboards. It's an area that's often missed. We all know we've got to clean inside, we all know we've got to clean the doors, but we regularly miss the top. Number 3 is your showers. Not so much the shower, but the lime scale. A lot of the issue isn't always the fact that we don't clean something, it's more the fact that we don't clean it to the right standard. That's why landlords and estate agents are very clever and they write into your contracts professional clean, because that way there should be someone to hold to account, but also to the right standard. Professionals should always know the right standard that has to be met. So whether you're employing someone or whether or not you're cleaning it yourself, always make sure that you are using something suitable to completely remove lime scale. Within the showers, people quite often forget to take down the shower head and completely descale. You need to make sure that you clean all the rails, clean under any handles or pipes, soap trays, anything along those lines. Not just what you can see, move around and make sure you're changing angle at what else could be there. Make sure and fully clean the shower screen to make sure there's no pitting or texture to it, because that is lime scale. Also pay attention to your grouting to make sure you rejuvenate the original colour, especially if it's a light colour. Lastly but not least, always make sure you do remove the actual trap in the drain. You take that out, you remove any hair and fully clean that. I know it's a disgusting job, but if you don't do it, you could again be subject to a recall visit. And at number 2, it comes to your carpets. Now there's 2 aspects with this one. You need to, 1, make sure whether or not you need to have them cleaned or just vacuumed. That will depend exactly on what the agreement is you have with your landlord or your estate agent. If you need them cleaned, again, double check. Is it a professional clean or is it just a clean? That's when you get in one of these horrible DIY machines and you do it yourself. If it's just a vacuum, there's still work to be done. It's not just running around like you would week by week. You need to make sure you're going that extra mile, you're being that bit more thorough. If it's an unfurnished property, this is a bit easier, but do make sure you get in every room and you use your crevice tool to get around the edges and into the corners. You don't want to suffer a revisit just because you didn't vacuum around the edges. If it's a furnished property, you need to make sure you are moving furniture and you're vacuuming around them, underneath them and everything else. It is a full clean. And remember, your checkout report will be compared to your check-in report, and that's what makes the difference. If it's a furnished property, make sure and vacuum around, behind, underneath, but go that extra mile, move the furniture as well. Top tip, if you move everything from one side of the room to the other side, you vacuum all of that side and then you do it the other way around and then put everything back to where it goes. It's very easy to miss certain areas when you're used to vacuuming a room on a regular basis. And another bonus tip, don't forget sofas and chairs if it is a furnished property. Quite often people will not lift the cushions and just vacuum underneath. It's quick and easy, and some landlords will check. And the eager awaited #1 area that most people miss and can help you guarantee the return of your deposit. Extractor fans. Most people remember the extractor hoods in their kitchen, but most people also forget the extractor fans in their bathrooms. Think about it, if you've got a steamy shower and you're turning on the lights along with your extractor fan on a daily basis, that fan is pulling not just moisture, but dust out of the air, and it soon clogs up. It's an area we don't clean on a regular basis. We should, but we don't. It is, however, absolutely paramount when moving out of a property and to guarantee your deposit in full. So whether it is a quick wipe over the front or you go into a little bit more detail, don't risk damaging the appliance and applying more moisture. All you want is a duster or a cobwebber, something just to remove the majority of the dirt. Anything deep inside should be saved for the professionals. So there you have it. Whether you're moving out or you're a landlord or an estate agent, it's 5 top tips. I think it ended up being 6 or 7, but 5 top tips on how to help guarantee your deposit return. Remember, cleaning is absolutely paramount and you can lose a big portion of your deposit if it's not done properly. Thank you once again for watching. I'm Lee from Vapor Clean. If you're in the Southwest and you're looking to get an end of tenancy clean done or any other type of cleaning, please do give us a call. And while you're there, if you've liked this video, please do give it a like, add a comment, and we'll be happy to help in the future. Remember, with Vapor Clean, one call cleans it all. Thanks for watching.